very confident, says he's going to knock you out in the 9th round.
Yeah, man, you know, he's a dumbass, and so it's gonna be apparent on Saturday when he's the one that gets knocked out. I mean, genuinely, fighters always say this, there's the back and forth, but here's, I'm being so honest, man, this guy is easy work.
Warm up.
Some
I know
8-year-olds. I got the 8-year-olds in there.
If I find out anything, I'm gonna beat your and I'm gonna beat Jaden on love.
I mean, which is nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? Especially Tank been talking about retirement, so why not get the bag and then go about your business if that's your plan?
Before their battle, Gervonta and Jake Paul sat down with Piers Morgan and exchanged attitudes and confidence. According to Jake, Tank is the most skilled and formidable foe he has ever encountered, far superior to anyone on his list. Gervonta, however, is composed and self-assured. On fight night, he vows to display a more chiseled and powerful version of himself.
Sharper, just my focus gotta be blazing that night. It's just me and him in that ring. All in all, be better.
I saw 8 to 10 rounds is what you thinking, and I also saw, I think I saw 6 rounds. Is what you thinking? I could be wrong.
7 or 8.
Yeah, it's right around there.
Yeah,
How you pick that number? Like, how do you pick what round it's gonna be?
First, his skills, the moment.
Yeah.
I don't know how adorable he is. I don't know. I just don't know just yet. But I know if I can get him where I want him, that's how long it's gonna take.
Yeah.
To be a good beating.
Do you understand the magnitude of this fight? Do you understand how important this fight is to the boxing game, to the sport?
I think I do, but I don't think that he knows. I've been in big fights, but it wasn't nothing like this.
Jake Paul assures Piers Morgan that when fight night arrives on Saturday, November 15th, everyone will find out the truth. He is adamant that every dispute and forecast will conclude in the ring. Jake thinks that when the spotlight is on, his performance will speak louder than any interview, demonstrating who really deserves to win. Boxing has evolved from a skill-based sport to a worldwide entertainment industry in recent years, propelled by celebrity and attention.
Says he's going to knock you out in the 9th round.
Yeah, man, you know, he's a dumbass, and so it's gonna be apparent on Saturday when he's the one that gets knocked out. I mean, genuinely, fighters always say this, there's a back and forth, but here's, I'm being so honest, man, this guy is easy work.
According to Emiliano Vargas, Jake Paul was the first to completely comprehend this change. Jake built his own fan base before embarking on a lengthy amateur career or aiming for Olympic success. Regardless of ranking or titles, he was able to unlock huge payouts by incorporating social media impact into boxing. Nowadays, a lot of younger fans are more interested in plots, drama, and trash talk than in classic boxing achievements. Vargas believes that fighters who have dedicated their entire lives to training for the top are at a disadvantage because of this. It frequently took legends of the sport decades to land big fights. However, in the modern era, a single viral moment can instantly elevate novices. Vargas cautions that the actual essence of a champion, honor, skill, and hard-earned respect should never be forgotten, despite the excitement and new viewers this new model provides.
Not in basketball terms, just such a funny internet game. But explain this to me like a 3rd grader. What is an exhibition fight?
I don't even know, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. All I know is that Jake is making, goddamn.
But when they say
look, God bless Jake, bro, because this is what he figured out. He figured out this. He figured out boxing is all about attention.
100%.
And he went from Disney to, you know, getting paid. What I told you, world champions that have dedicated their whole life to this sport, they will never get paid. Not even a percentage of what he's making.
Yeah.
But because attention brings dollars, it doesn't matter if it's a podcast, if it's a movie premiere, if it's boxing. If there's no attention on it, you're not going to make no money from it.
This is like the WNBA conference. That's why they don't make the money, because they don't have the attention.
No, for sure. I was at the WNBA yesterday, and that shit was lit, bro.
It was lit?
I was chopping it up with Floyd was there.
It was good?
They won by like, I think 1 or 2 points. But I was standing up and I was jumping, you know, it was the finals though.
Yeah.
It's the finals. So, all that aside, I just feel like Gervonta could crack though, bro.
Oh, of
Gervonta
course.
could crack. I mean,
So this is what I want.
He's sparred light heavyweights and heavyweights before. Like, this ain't nothing new.
Even taller guys.
For sure.
Yeah, so what I really want to ask you in regards to that fight is, like, obviously someone like Gervonta is not, in his mind, he's not going to go out there and look stupid, no matter how it goes.
Right. No, he's not.
But that's what when I see it's an exhibition fight, I'm like, what does that mean?
And you can still get knocked out. You know, I feel like that means there's not going to be no winner.
No effect on the record.
Yeah, that's exactly what it means. But you could get knocked out.
So you don't think, because, like, you know, the beef now is like, this shit's the WWE. That's what people say about boxing.
I mean,
like, you're completely right about Jake and what he's done. It's insane.
Yeah.
But he'll get the WWE. Oh, this is just like, what is this? Do you see it that way?
God bless him, bro. God bless. Hey, call my fights WWE fights, whatever you want to call it. If I'm getting paid $80, $100 million, I mean, come on, bro. And look, the thing is, every single person that is commenting that, if they brought $100 million check in front of you,
oh, I'm fighting.
According to Gareth, a fight between a YouTuber who became boxer and a seasoned professional like Gervonta would have seemed unthinkable years ago. He refers to it as a spectacle because the circumstances seem out of the ordinary for the customs of sports, not because the fighters are untalented. Jake Paul made a living by converting turmoil into revenue. He is skilled at making headlines, igniting debates, and persuading people to watch, despite their distaste for him. Gareth thinks the conflict is happening because of this strange show. Jake keeps demonstrating how opportunity can arise from attention. While some seasoned boxing fans find this trend unsettling, others see it as the dawn of a new age characterized by fun and unpredictability. Whether you like it or not, Jake's impact is now unavoidable.
Well, there's an end game and a bookend to what Jake Paul's doing, and I think he's getting very close to the bone with this one because it doesn't really work. It's the biggest freak show so far. Like you say, Gervonta is not in everybody's list, but he's there or thereabouts in the pound for pound list. I mean, since the Lamont Roach fight, people have been down on him a little bit more. You know, a lot of people thought he might have lost that fight, you know. Obviously his troubles and travails away from the ring have meant that, you know, people are starting to question at 33 now, is he?
No, I don't even think he's that.
31,
I think it's 31 max, 31. Yeah.
But they're beginning to question his validity.
But yeah.
31, yeah? 30, okay. Yeah. They're beginning to question, or I don't think we all are, but people are in general beginning to, pundits, but some fans are beginning to question his validity in that top 10 pound for pound list. I think he belongs there myself, or just outside it. Certainly in the top 15, no question. Maybe top 13. I think I've got him. I think I had him at 11 or 12, but I might have done a list on Saturday night. And obviously, we want to see him in the ring with Shakur Stevenson. It's the big fight. Or even in Naoya Inoue at some point, which is a fantasy matchup that I remember dreaming about around the same time I was dreaming about Terence Crawford and Saul Canelo Alvarez a couple of years ago.
Gervonta is defended by Coach Reg, who reminds everyone that Tank's success wasn't created overnight. He rose through several weight classes, faced formidable opponents, and won knockout bouts that brought him recognition on a worldwide scale. Reg contends that judgment follows a fighter everywhere they go after they achieve that level. The coach feels Tank has earned the right to secure his future, despite claims that he is now pursuing money. The life of a boxer is dangerous. Everything can change after one horrible night. It makes sense for Davis to seize the chances that will provide the greatest rewards after countless training camps, battles with difficult opponents, and emotional strain. Reg also emphasizes how Tank continues to stand for true boxing principles, self-control, bravery, and the desire to win a title. He isn't dodging difficulties. He is picking battles that will benefit him and leave a legacy. His supremacy is admired by supporters. The drawback of being great is that detractors only concentrate on what he hasn't accomplished yet.
Especially Tank been talking about retirement, so why not get the bag and then go about your business if that's your plan? I mean, if that's your plan to retire, then go get the bag and then go about your business. You ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm not against it.
You got some people that are very critical, Tank. Does it make sense depending on what you're in boxing for? Because you got some people that want to fight the best. You got some people that want the accolades, the belts, the undisputed. You got some people that just came into this game like, look, I'm trying to get my family out of poverty and give us generational wealth. Does it all depend on what you decided to box for?
I mean, well, Tank accomplished a lot at a young age. You know what I mean? He accomplished a lot at a young age, so I wouldn't be mad if he took the bag and went about his business and never fought again. You know what I mean? Plus, like, look at some of the things that he's going through. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of that can affect you as well. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're trying to be in this game. So, I think, get the bag and go. That's your plan. Get the bag and go.
For me, of course, I wanted to see him fight Shakur. I wanted to see him fight Devin.
Yeah, we all wanted to see him fight.
Gervonta Davis watches, listens, and speaks only when called upon during press conferences. Because no one knows what he is thinking, his silence adds tension. As noted by Manx and Mora, this difference heightens the drama of the build-up. Tank looks like a serious hunter waiting for the bell to ring, while Jake seems like the entertainer in charge of the event. Their true selves are reflected in this dynamic. One was shaped by pure boxing, while the other was born of digital fame. Even their body language conveys a story about old school versus new school when they sit next to each other.
And even though Jake Paul tried to egg him on and try to goad Gervonta Davis on, he's dealing with somebody that is not a quick-witted, thinker. He's not a quick-witted speaker. Tank Davis is explosive in the ring. He's fast and powerful in the ring. He's charismatic inside the ring when he's punching. But when you put a microphone in front of him, he's not articulate. He doesn't know how to quickly respond to people. He stutters a lot. He does more stuttering than talking. So Gervonta Davis in front of a microphone is not going to sell. So Tank Davis shouldn't be put in a podium like that. He should have speakers for him. He should have someone talking for him. He should have a mouthpiece. Tank Davis is not going to sell this fight. And Jake Paul knows it. That's the reason he kept throwing jabs at him. He tried to get Tank out of his shell. Tank's not quick verbally enough. He's not quick-witted. He's not quick with the tongue. So in order for him to sell this fight, he's going to have an adversary that can spit something back. Like, for instance, Chavez Jr., he didn't have that quick-witted response, but he had the backing. He had the loyal following. And Chavez Jr., like many Mexicans, don't need to speak because they do all their fighting in the ring, and people know that. Tank Davis, I don't know, man. He didn't look good in his last fight. He's not fighting the killers in his division. People are getting off that Tank train, and we know that he's had his issues outside the ring. The love's not there anymore. Tank Davis is losing a lot of passion, a lot of followers, and people aren't buying this circus that Jake Paul trying to sell. And I'm glad that people are getting off this train. The commission in Georgia got off this damn train. That's why they had to move this fight to Florida, where anything can happen.
Tank's composed demeanor can mean different things to different people. He doesn't appear thrilled to be taking on Jake Paul, according to several spectators. They see his brevity and easygoing demeanor as evidence that he doesn't take this situation seriously. Others have the exact opposite view, interpreting his silence as a sign of intense focus. Before using his cunning in the ring, Davis is renowned for his ability to quietly research opponents and retain every information in his memory. There are several fighters in boxing history who performed exceptionally well but said very little. Perhaps Tank just doesn't want to be involved in the spectacle. He is aware that opinions are only relevant when punches are being delivered. Only on fight night will it be evident whether the calm is due to confidence or boredom.
Paul legitimately
cooked Gervonta Davis in that press conference, and I really don't know how to feel about that. And to be honest with you, I still don't understand how boxing even allowed this to be made. Like, I don't. Like, dog, this is not an overstatement. Like, literally one of the core pillars holding up boxing is like this literal, like, fake superiority complex that they have over literally every other combat sport, despite literally being the least effective main combat sport there is. Brother, kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling, brother, I put judo over I put boxing. In terms of practicality of combat, oh yeah, 100%. Brother, if Jake Paul makes it competitive against Gervonta Davis, I'm looking at this like, brother. Oh, well, weight difference, brother. Gervonta Davis has been training his entire life. I'm sorry, bro. It's bad enough that the fact that if this was under any other combat sport, this would literally be like one of the most one-sided matchups of all time. And it wouldn't be in favor of Davis. No, dog, if you did this under an MMA rule set, oh my gosh, bro, Paul cooks Gervonta. It's not close at all. Like round one finish level. Like, understand this, Gervonta Davis versus Jake Paul is taking place in literally the only combat sport where Davis should win. I'm still shocked that they allowed it to be made. Because, like, there's no upside. If Jake Paul beats Gervonta Davis, now we're kind of looking like, wait a minute. What? Like, brother, don't forget. I still think it's a horrible look that Tyson Fury couldn't finish Francis Ngannou. That is so bad. Oh, Francis Ngannou's a great boxer. Francis Ngannou, no joke, is one of the worst boxers to ever be in the UFC. He just has absurd power. Now, look at the technique of Francis Ngannou. It's not that good. It's carried by power. Like, going into it, like, I'm hyped, but it's also, I'm looking at this like, bro, Gervonta has to finish, bro.
Why are you doing that? How do you sort of see this scenario now for him?
Yeah, I don't really know how to feel about it, what to really say about it. I've only been asked this when it's presented to me. That's when I think about it, and I can't really come up with a good answer for it. In a lot of ways, it doesn't make sense to me. Of course, we know the size differential, and the list goes on from there. I don't know, man. I think we're entering a generation now, or a phase now where fighters. I don't know if it's fighters. I don't know if he doesn't care about the legacy, or if he feels like this fight doesn't matter. I'll get back to the legacy. I just don't know. This is truly not. It's not a legacy fight, but of course it is a generational money fight.